Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are doing some main questing tonight. Today, whatever it is for you. We got some more potions. And to prepare for all of this, and also because we used some in the last part. And we did some side questing in the last part as well. And we found the Grim in the last part, so if you haven't seen that, definitely worth a watch. Oh yeah. I couldn't get that treasure, or I didn't want to get that treasure thing here. Okay, yeah, we used some. Is there more? Yeah. Only useless moonstone. Not sure.
This looks intriguing.
We've also switched the robe and, you know, switch back to this outfit, which I do like. Oh yeah, that's it. Done. It's so easy to do these. A neck item, another scarf. That's cool. Still wearing the house scarf and the Heroldiana set. Well, not set. They're just the normal. What's that called? The outfit piece, not the cloak. Sure. Okay, now let's find Poppy and talk to her. I have to get those. Let's wait for Poppy.
Is Highwing alright? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Oh, Highwing is fine. She's getting a lot of children lately.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
Maybe.
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. Especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my Gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your Gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Yeah.
This way.
It's maybe your actions, Poppy, that gave her that idea. Just saying.
A centaur.
Centaurs.
Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't
that's not
involved with
us.
them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
For good reason, sir. The
He was
centaurs.
certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I mean, no one is fans of wizard kind, it seems, and there's a reason for that, because they're all... Oh, that's not nice. They're all...
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
All xenophobe
It seems
bastards.
that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I mean, at least he's eating good meat tonight.
This is odd.
Didn't want to
What
do
is
that.
it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Or the other stuff.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Charming house cloak. Oh, neat. Yes, I definitely wanted to drink right now, GaryTheGammarid. That is a definite pressing issue we have here. Getting a drink.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Yeah, get another drink. It's fine.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, it doesn't seem quite great, does it?
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I mean, of course we should. Game, you don't need to tell me the options I have. I think we cleared that up until now very firmly. You know, we made that so clear.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
No more vegan wells. How sad.
So it better not be a trick.
Almost got the Dark Wizard challenge, as you can see. More vegan wells. Why do you always have vegan wells when you
How
don't need them?
unfortunate.
Ow. Ow!
Don't hurt you.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Reducto. Bombardio. Reducto. Not so tough.
Always the reductor cow.
Levioso. Who's that new thing? Blaze in the clouds. Bring. Hold still. Incendio.
Oh, she's good. Poppy.
Damn you. Stop that.
Gotcha. In the face.
Levioso. Hold still.
No. Not today. Oh. Crap.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way.
Crap.
Reparo.
Such crap. Luckily, we're not the first year. We know how to do things. And that's so good. I'm happy they started in this year. I really hope we get the 6th and the 7th year at some point as well, but they make more games like this. Because damn, I'm enjoying this. I definitely would play them. If they, you know, expand on this and give us more spells and more things to do, and maybe, you know, do a little bit more with this world instead of ever repeating treasure caves or something, that could be quite nice. Because that's a little bit too much of the same.
What in Merlin's
Oh, okay,
name?
again.
Are those dragons?
Nice. In goblin metal. And I bet they control them with pain. With the ancient magic that Mordenek got out
It's
of
a
her father
dragon
and others.
fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I want to fight those dragons as well, though.
That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in the butt.
We did that before as well, so it's not really brilliant. Oh, no admission. I want to fight them. Look at these imposing creatures. They're fighting on quite narrow ground, you know.
Velia.
They don't have a lot of space.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go
amazing.
too far. The violence isn't going to get
Look
us
how
what we
well
want.
they have animated them.
I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get
Question
me
is that just a
precisely what I
video
want.
playing,
Sickens me
kind
to work
of?
alongside any of them.
They choreograph the whole fight, or are these real
Rookwood. Foul
creatures?
beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots.
Lucas Totalis.
Because it could be, you know, real, like characters fighting there, or maybe it's just a choreographed file, you know, choreographed fight that they just made up. Oh, God. Thought he was looking the other way. The executioner. This is cool, though. This is really cool. Also, that we're helping these poor creatures. Oh, you're probably the food, I'd assume. But look at these goblin manchettes, or whatever that is. Around the neck. They're gleaming red. I bet this is full of the pain ancient magic that Mordenak made. I don't think that she stopped with her father.
You should know better than that by now.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Oh, there's another.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her,
Really?
shall we?
Sure, let's let a dragon loose. That can only go well for us.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Awesome. Yes, I want a dragon, please. Let me breed dragons now. Hagrid would be proud.
Alohomora.
And quite envious, probably, because he wasn't allowed to. Poor guy. But he didn't have the rule requirement. Okay. Might hurt a bit. Seems quite flamey.
Right. I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's
got
make
it.
them count.
Dragon egg.
A more hush.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Someone messing about.
Oh, that stupid person. I hate these rangers. Disarm a poacher executioner as they prepare the blast attack. Cast Stupefy 5 times. Oh, you know what? Just make sure you can't do much anymore.
Let me have a go.
Oh, not these. Go away. Her Levioso all the time. It's quite annoying. Let's see if we can do Stupefy 5 times. Come on. Why is no one hurting me? Now they do. so bad at this game. Nope. Poppy's killing them. We'll find them. Uh-oh. Ah.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Aww.
Stop right there. I'll take you.
Expelliarmus! Like to torture dragons, do you?
Oh, come on. Let me do something as well. I need a bit more stupefying.
I hope your affairs are in order.
Hunt begins.
Let me out,
Never come in.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Done. 2 at the same time in the air is not easy, though. Oh god, you guys.
Now you've gone too far.
Let me out, son.
Come on, come closer, guys.
This is
Ow.
your
Let me out,
first
son.
time, isn't it?
Let me out, son.
Ah, I only got one of them.
Let me out, son.
Confringo! You are postponing the inevitable. Confringo!
Couldn't get it.
That took you up.
Ha 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 ha. Burn!
Let me out.
Ah, freak.
Give it back.
Flipendo.
Give it back. Send it for the
In your face. Oh, come on. Stop that.
Let me out, son.
Shall we finish?
Come here. Die now.
They feel dead. Confringo!
Confringoed me? Thank you for murdering that guy. There we go.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Oh, I don't want to. That's gonna hurt. Well, let's hope she saw what we did here. I don't think she did.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
You're not gonna enjoy, guys. Time to shoot him. Really? Protego was enough against Dragonfire? Poppy is fascinated. And that's a worm, not a dragon. But sure. It means part of the dragon family, I guess. Doesn't have 4 legs and 2 two wings though, so it's not a real dragon. But oh well. No, not a worm, a river. They're all worms.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Uh-oh. Would you think?
I don't
hope
think
she
she
doesn't
knew
know.
they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Well, who cares?
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right.
That was a cool quest,
If
though,
there's
guys.
anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Tag, we're it.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
The Defender of Dragons. I like it. At least better than Mother of Dragons. That was cheesy. Okay. Well, what do we have next? Maybe that's the dragon we see flying around the map all the time. Nothing. Perfect. Okay. Wasn't expecting nothing.
You've got good flying.
We haven't flipped a duckbog while it's preparing its sneak attack. That's actually
It's
smart.
time you learned the transformation spell.
Nice!
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide,
Revelio.
you're asked to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Cool. How neat. Is there one closer? No? Oh. There's something on that island though. So these are the first we see on screen. So on in the recording that are hiding. What?
Revelio. Flipendo.
Why can I not do that while they are... There it is. Ah, gotcha. Come on, give me your tongue. There it is. Good boy. Oh yeah, but I saw that before. Oh god. Already off screen. Only once though. No. Ow. Damn you. I need only 2 more. Is there 2? There's only 1.
Bombarda.
Give me a tongue. No tongue. Come on, French kiss on the tongue. Perfect. Nom, 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 nom. I need 1 more for the next thing. Because it's quite hard to get these if you're not hunting them all the time. These stupid dog bogs. Oh, but I guess we'll find more. Okay, Mrs. Weasley. Hey, Red Harvest, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for the hydration, Zopsy, by the way. That's very nice of you. Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Okay, so we haven't done that yet. That's fine, though. We should do that quite quickly. How is my favorite sea bug? No, not a bug. How are you doing, Red House? Yes, I'm doing that intentionally. Yes, I know. 'Tis fine, I guess. So one is in the library. The other one was... where? Underground harbor. That's very easy. We have found that already. But sure, we can go into Hogwarts, I guess. We know where that is. Ooh, and I think that is close to the other secret location that I haven't shown you yet. Here. Because that should be reachable from the Viaduct Courtyard. We have seen it from the other side, from the lake side. We've already been in there in the underground harbor. I really like that underground harbor. Reminds me of... what was the name? Moana? The name of that movie? I'm not sure. Oh, it has different names in Germany because of a... I think a porn star or something? That was named the same as the movie in English? Wait, what? Where do I have to go? Fine. I'm gonna take the easy way then. There we are. Only annoying thing is I have to swim there. So how is it going for you, Red Harvest? Everything alright? They're dancing on the water. How nice. Thought I had that field page.
Revelio.
Oh no, it's there.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
For some reason, I want to talk to her. She's my house ghost. Located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. Ah, those boats. Okay. And the other one is in the library, which should be quite easy to get. Slowly catching up to the BS, I think. Okay. What BS do you mean? Suppose things are good. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad. I hope that things are looking up now. After all the stress with the new apartment and things. And I hope you're enjoying the apartment as well.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes, Sophronia, we know you.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snitch. Or snitched. The golden snitched. The snake bird. That tells me nothing, not a Potterhead. Well, Ravenclaw House is known for being curious and wants to know everything, being a little arrogant because they are usually the best in all classes and stuff, you know. They're usually good in everything because they're just very interested in knowledge, kind of, you know.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
Know-it-alls, wow.
The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, that's easy. Felix Felicis. I don't even need to know these. The answers. So know-it-alls FM. No, come on, we are Ravenclaw. Don't you see our scarf? We are Ravenclaw. How do you dare, Red Harvest? Come on. Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Also easy. The Deathly Hallows. Everyone should know that, if you've seen the movie at least, or read the book. What do I want to say? Oh yeah, Felix Felicis. Actually, I saw a mentioning of that recipe, actually, for Felix Felicis in the pre-order things at one point. But for some reason, it's not there anymore, which is sad. I was looking forward to that.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
100 years too early.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
I think the Quaffle. Yes, Snitch is the smallest, Bludger is the one you hit someone over the head with, and Quaffle is the one they are throwing around, the red one. And that they are trying to earn points with. Again, the emblem tells me nothing. Could be the school crest for all I know. School crest is made out of 4 emblems. I've done neither. This is essentially the most exposure to HP that I've had. Interesting. Maybe you should watch them. They're actually fun. I really like the story. Especially the books. They are written quite well.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
That's actually false. I mean, it can, but that's not supposed to happen because that messes the juice potion up, I think, and that could be a permanent thing then.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading. Sure, light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Is that a challenge, her quizzes? I mean, the quiz was fun. No, I don't think it is. No. 95... Oh, what? We have 95% of field guide pages. We need 3 more in Hogsmeade. And 6 more in the Highlands, and we're good. Cool. Hey, Manaway, how are you doing? Evening. And by the way, I forgot to show you last time the Dragonhide cloak. This is it. You wanted to see that, so... It looks quite nice, but just a little bit too leathery. Which makes sense. So I'm not wearing that, unfortunately, but, you know. It is a nice one. Very special. Which one was I wearing? I was wearing the... Where is it? Distinguished Ember... Oh, no. That looks like cord. Very bad. Oh yeah, you haven't seen this one as well. This one is pretty, I think. The Heraldic Longcoat. But now I was wearing... Wasn't it one of these? Yeah, it was this one. The Autumn Festival thing. Okay. It even has spines. Indeed. Indeed, it does. Professor... Let's just walk there, I think. Oh, I can't get there. No, then I don't want to. Professor Weasley. There we go. Transfiguration classroom. Now we learn how to transform beings like humans. Magically, like Malfoy into a weasel.
What are you up
the
to
little
now?
Weasel. I don't need to advance time, do I? No, I don't.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
Did them. What? Oh, during the day. Oh, God. Really?
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Why would I care?
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we got a dragon egg. Unfortunately, you missed that, Manaway. I'm sorry about that. But we rescued a dragon, and now we have a dragon egg with us. Let's see what we can do with that in a second here. But first, the last spell. Well, the last normal spell, rather. And it became a book.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
The interesting thing is, You can make living things out of non-living things. That's kind of special there. Not that evolution didn't do the same, but out of, you know, special things. Amino acids that form spontaneously and over millions of years developed into cells. Or proto-cells, rather. The Spellmaster! Yay, we got all spells! So apparently these don't count. That is an interesting information that I have to give to my girlfriend, because she can actually get the the achievement for all spells without the unmentionables. Interesting. Homunculus, or however you spell it. What do you mean with homunculus? Hello. No, why don't you want to talk to me? God damn it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement.
Yay!
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Maybe? Homunculus is a term that describes making something from flesh. It's an alchemical concept essentially creating a miniature fully formed human, okay. Don't have to be humanoid. Okay. So something out of flesh, you mean from non-flesh. Interesting. Didn't really know that about a homunculus. What should we say? Should we be honest? Honest would be yes. But in popular culture, it's become more representative of the concept of creating life. Okay. I'm not sure. Yes or no, guys. What should we say? I don't think it has makes much of a difference, but do we trust her? Do we trust Professor Weasley? She's very much with the headmaster, so maybe not. I'm not sure. What would you guys say? Yes or no? Because that questline was definitely for Professor Fig. And us. For sure, but...
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore. And I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then,
we'll be so ready.
Well done. You are dismissed.
We will be so unbelievably ready. Oh yeah, we can use that now. Where should that go? Unfortunately, there's nothing double in here, so we need one more. Yeah, because it's actually... it's 12, it's 13. Yeah, and this is 12, so we need one more spot. Let's put that here then for now.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Again.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Oh god, no. Okay, new quests. A lot of them. Meet about Gobbledygook and meet Sebastian at the Overlook Mine. And Mum's the Word, speak with Nettie and talk to Poppy. I'm gonna do the Nettie and Poppy stuff first, I think. Well, Amit, you shouldn't maybe boast so much about your nonsense, because now you'll have to prove it. And I hope you're fluent, because that could be tremendously important.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating.
Well, let's see what that is.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Yes, I got bombarded, by the way.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Yeah, I doubt
so
it.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
You
and
are?
It is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Interesting. You're an animagus. I want to be one. Or what would we be? I don't know. What would Gary Linde be in terms of an animal? Write in the comments.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month.
What?
Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
For a month? Are you insane? That is dumb. That is absolutely stupid.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Yeah, or because you are an animal that is predated upon, which would be quite strange. Because that's a gazelle. I mean, it is a... It's not a predator. Isn't there an online quiz you can take that is tied to the game? Yes, but that's about the... not it being an animagus, it's because it's about the Expecto Patronum, the Patronus you can get. If it's in the game, I don't know. But, you know, a Patronus for you. What would be your Patronus? That is a quiz there, yes, on the Harry Potter fan site. Fan club site or something. What does it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
What I wanted to say with it's not a predator, gazelles don't have their wits about them when they're in danger. They just run for their lives. That's what a gazelle does, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong there, I don't know. It's incredible, definitely. Hey, terrible hamster, bloop bloop. How are you doing? Yeah, they run. And, you know, the lame and the old will get killed, and they don't give a frick. It's not really keeping your wits about you. Rather fast, yes, definitely, and not straight. They run, how's it called? In a zigzag? Or moving direction very often? Switching direction very often, that's what I mean. Incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
Yeah, I want that ability too. Let me be a dragon.
I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
A gazelle is a rare creature? What? Thank you for the lurk, Turbo Hamster. What is happening? Since when is a gazelle? I mean, in these parts, sure. It definitely is, but in existence, no. Gazelles are plentiful. I mean, they need to be. Otherwise, they would be extinct already. Yeah, I mean, yes, in the Scottish Highlands maybe, but she didn't say that. She just said rare. Like, it's rare everywhere. It's nonsense. Luckily, I mean, they're not going extinct at the moment, but still. What? How could you say something like that? Without clarifying, in these lands, maybe. That would be enough. The movement, I mean. I'm not saying that a gazelle is a snake. No, but it's definitely changing direction when it flees. Definitely, otherwise it would be dead. Because what's usually preying on them is something like, I mean, lions or a gepard. Is that the English word as well? I don't know. The kitties that are very good sprinters and reach up to 100 kilometers per hour. Sprinting though, and if something is sprinting and you change direction and it's very fast, it will not be able to change direction as quickly. So, especially if it doesn't know that you do that and in which direction you go. So that's helping them to survive. More like springs in the legs. Boing boing. Gazelles are jumpy. It's true. Which is also good because when you hit the ground, you can instantly change direction when you're jumpy. Yes, at least I would say so. Yes, but that is another word for zigzag? Okay.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Yeah, see, the difference is...
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Garylinda is the main character of this story. That is why she is not afraid. Because she literally cannot die. You can! She can't. So that's why she says, stay at home. Which is a little unfair. Sure, but, you know. Dragon Debrief. Sure, I'm interested in that one. And I think that we're gonna do Sebastian's quest first. This is Hogsmeade. Oh, and this is also where we can do the other quest, or get the other quest. Yeah, main characters have plot armor, indeed. Indeed, we have plot armor because we have to survive the plot at least until the end where we sacrifice ourselves or something. Sometimes. But she can die, so yes, stay at home, it's better. I mean, I would probably stay at home, I wouldn't go into Dark Wizard territory. I mean, so far no one has used a unforgivable.
Over here.
But that might change. Wait, let's get this first.
I do hope Mary and her neighbours are...
Excuse me, sir. Are you alright?
Just barely.
Look at the
but I don't want to trouble a
FPS,
student
guys.
with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
The hamlet's overrun with the vile things.
I think.
And they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would,
He's afraid.
But I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
You know what helps overcome that angst? Just, you know, bombard them to death or burn them. Really helps. Sure.
Why are there so many spiders in Avonshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Oh. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Avonshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I know, I've been there. So much better with the 60 FPS, guys.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
Yes.
I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
But I want to breed a dragon. I'm still running that mod file per se, but I think what the patch did was just implement the same things, because the file actually got shorter. There was some Windows stuff in there, you know, some sticky keys and stuff changes in that regard. And this is gone, but the rest is still there. So I think all they did in that patch, in terms of that file, was just add the same thing that the guy did that made the mod, or the person that made the mod. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. So I'm still running that per se, yes, because it's still in there. Maybe even more, I don't know. Haven't we done enough for it? No, we should check on her. That's a good idea. Sure.
We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
We're telling everyone but Professor Weasley, but sure.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that in Avonshire really quick. That shouldn't take long. Now we still have 5 minutes. Can we do that in 5 minutes? Probably. Should just be a few spiders. Hopefully no acromantula. That would be really bad. And then just find the woman and it's good.
Avonshire.
Oh wow, that's
I'd
really...
best keep an eye out for spiders.
That's really sticky. My goodness, they were overrun. Hello there.
Handy
Yes,
resource in
spiders.
Stop.
Oh, stop it. Stop it! Stupid spider. Why am I dead? I just healed. Apparently, poison killed me. We start from the last checkpoint, really? That should be right there, right? God, I hope so. I was healing myself. Stupid girl didn't drink.
This must be Avonshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Stop it. Burn him. Oh, come on. Sometimes these spiders are quite annoying.
They're even more aggressive than I'd expected.
That one. Ah, this time I gotcha. Oh god, they're all exploding. Haha. Why is she not burrowing? That is what I was waiting for. Thank you. They are so quick with that.
Surely that's the last of them.
Hopefully. I'm still thinking acromantula is coming, but let's hope not. Should we look into here?
Incendio.
My dear one, you asked about what happened in Avonshire, so I shall tell you all of it. When the spiders came out of the ground, it was like a great rushing tide. Most of us had no time to react, and I and a few others took to a roof without having time to take hold of our wands. Well, that's bad. We were stranded up there for what seemed an eternity. Sometimes we could scare them off, sometimes. Those eyes, lifeless evil eyes. Are they really lifeless though? 8 of them. When they're towering over you, all you see is your own fear multiplied 8 times. That and their fangs, shiny with venom. One by one the spiders picked us off. The victims' screams were awful. Pierced my soul like a blade, hearing in my neighbors coming to such a gruesome end, not dissimilar to a Dementor's kiss, I would imagine. The silence was a relief. We wished them a quick death, and for ourselves too, if it came to it, especially then. Finally a witch flew by, low in the air, and spotted us stranded, but then all that was left was me and Doc's body Pete. Anyway, we survived, but sometimes we wish we hadn't. I shall be haunted forever. Well, therefore we know. That is a lot of spider nonsense.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Well, we had something else to do, buddy.
Revelio.
Where's that woman?
The cellar gate looks to be locked. I'll need a key to enter.
This is not nice.
No.
Is that her?
This must be Mary. Poor woman.
H, I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. The new cluster of spiderlings in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have been compensated for my last delivery, Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground.
Great.
I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Sadly, yes. So she did it to herself. Well, I guess well deserved then. We'll end that quest next time though. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you like, subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch and come to Discord and I see you all there. Blub blub until next time.